to give you a little heads up on a few things with the new Bosch, with my new Bosch dishwasher. There is mostly all good things, I think. I'm content with it. But we did get a top of the line, which the more money you put in it, I think you have a better shot at being satisfied with it, as we got a cheap one last time around, lasted very little brief time, conks out, nothing but a headache. So I just want to say about the jars, like quart jars over on the left hand side, they work well, but they don't work well on the right. The right's a little higher up. And you do have this drawer which cuts down on your height on your drawer, but I like this feature because you can put more silverware in here if you need be, and it does pull out nice, does have a nice track. You can take it out off of the track, but I would just as leave it be, because I don't know how well I can get it back on the track. So this here has an adjustable feature. But I haven't been brave enough to mess with it, and so far so good as far as height goes. I get all my shorter stuff on the top, my glasses and cups. So, you know, I have everything packed in here pretty good on the top. These smaller 8-ounce glasses, they fit in here normally. But it's not fitting there now because I have other stuff that's kind of hanging over there. But anyhow, it has two spokes here that you can push to the left. And, you know, if you don't want those, you don't have to maneuver around them. I do have one laying down. You just push to the left, and if you just push them back till they click to the right. So, down here, this doesn't have a traditional track. So you have to be careful. When you pull this out, you want to pull it out straight. You want to keep it straight so it stays on this door, because that's what it's rolling on. It's rolling on this little lip of the door. So if you pull a little to the left, a little to the right, you're going to go off of that. I'll call it a track, but it's not a traditional track like what the other two has. So I have it almost filled up. Now, the reasoning not having a track here is you can lift up this bottom drawer and set it on your counter, but I can't foresee, unless you're Popeye, wanting to do that, because there's so much weight with the dishes there in the drawer. This lifts out, so really it takes no time to unload this lower part with the plates and all. So that takes care. Oh no, it doesn't take care. I just wanted to show you this down here. This is not a grinder. It doesn't have a grinder. This is energy efficient. It has a little air, and it has these two blue airs. Now, you turn to the right, you take out if there's any debris, but I clean my dishes pretty well. There's very little bit of debris on my dishes, so I haven't cleaned this out yet. But when you put it back in, you just want to have it where the two blue airs go together there. So you turn it to the right, and I haven't taken it out yet, but that looks pretty simple to do that. So then, here is what came with the dishwasher, was this finish for spots and this stuff here. I just use regular detergent in here. You just have to be careful around this lip to have that good and clean, because if you didn't, you go to try to push it shut, it's not going to catch because of debris there. This here is where you put the rinse aid. Once I finish using this, I probably won't keep using it because I'm not going to worry about the spots, and I don't know how environmentally friendly it is, so I'm probably just going to go with the detergent. So that takes care of that. Then here's the front of it. Now there's two options. You can get the buttons on the top here, but I think a nicer feature is having the buttons across the front. That's just my preference. Now, I use the express cycle, which takes 30 minutes, because I clean the dishes. I clean the debris off the dishes, and I've had no trouble with the 30-minute. Now, being energy efficient. You're not going to have the dry cycle like you're used to. Now you can go with all this other, you can put them in dirty, and then you can use more electricity, and you can go with this heavy duty auto or eco, which takes a lot more time, maybe even as much as 3 hours. I'm not really sure for this heavy duty. Now you can also go, if you want to waste more electricity, you can go with sanitize, you can go with extra shine and all that, but I just go with the Express 30 minutes. It's quiet. I like that about it. I like the idea that it has an 800 number that you can call, and it is supposed to be made in the USA. I like that about it. And I give it a thumbs up. I can't really say how many stars, whatever. I've only had it a month. The only thing, if I had to do over with, I would not have gotten the stainless steel. It just got black. It's easier to, you don't notice the spots. It's just easier. It looks nicer, longer, whereas a stainless steel, I've just really, you have to clean it every day. You just get stuff on it, and it just shows up every little water spot. And, you know, and they recommended like a lotion on it and not the powder. But I have like a spray, and I do have the powder, like Barkeeper Sprint, and I have a spray type thing. So that's about it, guys.